How's it going, everybody? ZoinkMeister Patrick here, joined today by John.
Hello, everybody.
And today we're playing more Atomic Heart on the PC.
Let's get radioactive.
All right, well that didn't work, but I didn't look like it went anywhere, so we can just do whatever else.
It's going through the room, man. We're good. Still looks cold inside.
Yeah, I think just everything's gray and blue though. It's like, this game is very sparing with its colors, but it can be pretty. I do like a lot of how this game looks, despite it's so much gray and metal. I looked in there, I didn't see anything, and so I was trying to figure out which way is forward. And then I saw the save point, and so I realized that's probably forward, so I checked the other direction. I try scanning it, but I don't see anything in the scan. But I walk in anyway, because I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. And look at that, there's a chest right there.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't see that from over there. That's weird.
Yeah, so
lucky you walked in there anyway.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, so I scan again. I'm like, did I miss something? But that was all I could find in there.
I guess maybe because it's behind such big metal containers. Maybe they were blocking it, I guess, right? It's
yeah.
weird.
You saw us staring back at those shutters because I was afraid they'd close on me. That's why I went the other direction. I was like, well, both of them look like they have a door that could close, but in this case, I don't think either one did when I walked through. So
well, there's clearly a bunch of stuff here and a lot to collect.
Yeah, just all this stuff is pretty basic stuff, though. I don't think there's anything too amazing here. Although with my recent upgrades, at some point, I think it's in this episode, we can wait, but superconductors will become important again. For a while, they've been fine. We haven't needed them. Because none of our upgrades have involved superconductors. But I went through and re-upgraded everything. It seemed like I somehow ended up with less superconductors than I had before. I don't know what happened there, but I'm looking for those now again, is the point.
Well, you are getting a lot of stuff for sure. Like there's a couple puzzle doors too, right?
Puzzle doors. I haven't seen a puzzle door recently.
Oh, like that, I mean.
Oh, no, those are just locked
lock,
doors. Yeah. No, the puzzle doors are specific.
I wonder what you get here.
This is the thermal scope, which I don't put on my gun for a long time because it requires like 17 microelectronics or something crazy like that. So I run in here, but I don't end up upgrading anything because of how expensive it was.
Yeah, so I wonder how that thermal scope's going to help you. I wonder what it would do so you can, I guess, see things. You'd be able to see things dark versus light.
Yeah.
I wonder why that would matter.
I don't know. It was really, really expensive, and honestly, well, we'll see. I don't want to spoil like what it does. I've seen it because I played this is all we're doing post commentary, but you haven't seen it, and so we'll talk about when we get there. But I will say I was pretty disappointed. It was probably not worth the upgrade. But at this point in the game, I'm saving up for it because I've been really excited to try out one of the thermal scopes. More Russian words.
Oh yeah, so I looked at the Russian word since we're looking ahead a little bit. But that one says. Top text is what it says.
Top text, okay. That feels like it must be a mistranslation.
Advanced gravitational wave astronomy, the USSR Academy of Sciences has decided to set up a groundbreaking new testing site for the training of gravitational astronomers who will observe interstellar phenomena from Earth and from space. This building houses Facility 3826's training center for cosmonaut astronomers, or cosmonomers. Here, young Soviet heroes-to-be trained.
I looked that up too. It says fucking robots.
The gravitational pull of our planet, while avoiding high-power gravitational waves and radiation that could be harmful to the human body.
Okay, yeah, so interesting little bit of Russian there, but also all that she was talking about with the astronaut training, the not cosmonaut, they call them cosmonomers or whatever.
Yeah, that's a weird word.
Instead of astronomers.
It's not real. Yeah.
No, right, but it's like, because there's astronauts and cosmonauts, and so if you have astronomer, then you have a cosmonomer.
Gotcha.
And so that was really funny. This puzzle I thought was going to be way more complicated than it was. I just have to click RB there, but I haven't realized that yet. I'm just like, what am I supposed to do?
As soon as it says RB, RB.
Yep, that's really it.
RB.
It's like, oh
yeah, RB.
That was way more simple than I thought it was going to be. And so then from here, I was kind of hoping it would stop this thing from spinning, but clearly it did not. And so I tried throwing it across the room. That clearly didn't work. So I go down to pick it up, and this ends up being like a lot of back and forth. I don't know how much of this I cut out, but it was a good chunk because I try all kinds of things like this, for example. I see if I could just kind of squeeze it in there, but
ooh, that's tough.
It looks tight. It's like,
yeah.
I don't know how.
No. Good try.
So I was like, okay, well.
There's 2 already on there. Those were already there, I guess, when you came in. Okay, so
I think that was to indicate to you, like,
what you have to do.
Yeah, this is where the thing goes. Here's another weird picture on the wall. No idea.
Don't know what that's supposed to be.
Maybe like a wine opener? Kind of look like a corkscrew?
Maybe so.
I have no clue what that has to do with anything, but oh, there it is. You see, I start charging here. And kind of one of the downsides to charging is that you move slower. But in this case, I was just trying to throw it across, so it was not a good idea.
Yeah, you're not charging
I realized
yet.
this stopped, and so I was like, oh, I can just go over this easily enough. And this is how I get the second candle here. I was like, oh, okay, well, that was...
There are 2 candles because there's 2 holes on the other side.
Right, which I thought that was going to be more complicated than it was. It was like, nope, just go grab it, call it a day. But then I was like, well, now I want to know what's in that hole over there. Gotta find out. Sometimes they have like loot underneath these things. Not very often, but sometimes. And this time there was nothing. It was
man.
Yeah, it was not worth it.
No loot.
But I figured I'd look around, especially because I didn't know even where it would like put me back up. I hadn't found the location for this hole, but then it was just like, oh, it's right here. Just didn't see it. Like, okay. There's all kinds of little bits of Russian in this area. I don't know how much of it you translated, but it's my terrible throw again. Oh, okay. I have a bright idea of like, wait a second, maybe I could use my thing to just, stick it back up there. So I don't have to run all the way around. I still have to run around with this one, I think, because, I unsuccessfully throw it. Like, whatever, I have to go up anyway.
It didn't stick.
So here, look, I try moving forward, but you actually move, I think, slower while you're charging something. I'm not sure, but it kept glitching whenever I did that. Also this, you can see it like knocked the candle underneath before I could even throw it. Like, oh, okay. 3rd time's charm. I just walked up and it was so easy. And so then here you'll see I'm gonna try the same thing again, but I start charging it early, which makes me walk slower, so I pick it up again. And this time, instead of charging it, I run and then charge and then throw. And I thought that was gonna be the end, but I glitched through the wall by jumping at the right moment. And I was like, oh, really? Even that didn't stop it? Like, okay.
That was weird that you survived that one.
Yeah, but you have tons of time. So I have no clue how I jumped through the wall like that. It was great. It was hilarious. And that's that puzzle. I think that's even the last puzzle of this area. I come in here to save. But I think we'll find... And I never got a good handle on this area. Like, there's nothing down here, but looking around, I see this door, so I go in, but this is just a loot room. But you'll see the elevators like in that room back there that we just walked outside of. And I never once for the life of me could figure out how to navigate that space consistently. I still have like no clue where the elevator is relative to the like save space.
Actually, this is the one that says Department of Design.
Oh,
that's why it's got all the things in there.
See, there's the elevator right there. It's like, oh, well, okay. So, and this is the last chest.
You have the gold chest. Nice.
Ta-da. And this one gave me, oh yes, the Fat Boy homing projectiles. I also think this one was too expensive. Oh, and it gave me the dampener, which I get the dampener right away. I don't think it does anything noticeable. Like, yeah, you can see I buy the dampener.
Is that a new weapon, the dampener?
No, it's just a new stock for the shotgun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So all it does is like make the shotgun more wieldy. And then the homing projectiles. Oh, I do get the homing projectiles. So I have to look forward to me using that. I think in the next episode, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think I get to use it here. You see, I upgraded a couple times. And then I also had the electrode in my inventory. I bought the, it's free to buy the electro. And so I start upgrading it. And the electro takes tons of superconductors. And so that's why I'm now looking for superconductors in the most recent parts, because this thing just hogs superconductors like crazy. And one of these upgrades, I don't upgrade it right now, but it's called like Vampiric Charge. I think it's maybe the final one there. Oh yeah, so I can only hold 6 weapons at a time, but I have 7 in my inventory, so I can't even get to one of the weapons without like swapping it out. So I completely forget about the electro basically. And the game crashed going up this elevator, so I had to redo the elevator scene. So if you see me coming out guns blazing, it's because I already knew what was up at the top here. He completely jumped me the first time. I was just like getting rocked.
Oh man, he's aggressive.
Yeah, there's so many enemies up here.
The thing is, it'd be interesting just to see even what the different weapons do at least, right? So at least try them all and see what they do.
Yeah, I think we have even
gotta see the electrode in action.
It was one of the first weapons we got. So
okay.
yeah, we saw the electro a long time ago. It's just it has upgrade I didn't notice or something where when you fully upgrade the secondary attack, it'll steal charge from whoever you're pointing at. So basically it has infinite ammo at that point because it uses charge to fire and then
it actually weakens your enemy too, right? Same time if it's stealing their.
I have no clue how that works in practice, but it will fill up your charge meter is the point. And so it'll be great to pair with the our hammer that like uses electricity to attack, because then you can basically like send the saws flying and then switch the electro and recharge again. And so I don't know how that'll work. I'm really excited for that though. That's kind of but I need what are the foils or whatever. So that's kind of what's going on there. This whole section, I will say, I run around this little bit of the map for a while, and there's so much junk everywhere. Like you can see right around the corner from that thing that I just picked up is a second chest right here. And the enemies are nonstop. And the nearest like enemy cancel thing is all the way down the road, right back at the, right before the theater. You remember the theater was?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like not going back there to turn them off, because it just, I feel like it would be too much of a trek. Because it's like on the other side of behind me, just a long way. So, I mean, I could probably grab a car and do it, and it lasts pretty long. I think it's like 15 minutes. So, I think I don't know, maybe I was too lazy, but it's kind of fun seeing me run around and try not to die. These are interesting too.
Comrade Ismailov, this is Verbitsky. I just saw an unknown employee pull a military polymer container out of a truck and put it in the trunk of his white car. Looked frightened, like he was running from something. I walked up to him and told him to stop, but he just ignored it and drove away from the train station. So what I want to know is, hey, what's that? Holy shit!
So I wonder if we should look in the trunk of a white car at some point.
You know, that's a solid question. I don't think I ever find anything in the trunk of any white cars, but I do find a follow-up chirper that seems to be the like continuation of that story. So I'll have to look forward to that, because that's been something that I was curious about, because I find another chirper, and it seemed the second one seems a little confusing, or it was confusing to me at the time. But looking back at that first chirper, it seems like it's just they're the same story, kind of like from two perspectives. But yeah, we'll have to see that when I get there.
Somebody has a polymer tank basically and doing something with it?
No. So he walked away from the train station. So the next chirper is from the train conductor's perspective. And so it's kind of what happens. You hear a train going in the background of that last chirper, and he's like, hey, what's going on?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the hard part, is you can't suck anything up from the car, so you have to get out. And then, yeah, when you're out already, it's like, okay, well, might as well figure out what to do next.
Look around, see what's all available.
If you notice, my pistol ammo is very, very low.
Picking up a lot of ammo, just no... I don't know, I keep saying PM ammo. I thought I kept seeing that over and over again.
It's probably, you see that little thing next to shotgun shells that shows the arrow and then Nora? That means that it's not going to my inventory, it's going straight to Nora, because my inventory is full. Okay. And so there's a good chance that my inventory is full right now of like, who knows what junk. And so it could be that I'm just not picking up the PM ammo because I already have something else, like maybe capsules or something like that I could dump and then maybe pick up PM ammo after that, but I don't think about it. And I'm not paying enough attention to my ammo, honestly, to realize any of that. So I don't think I know at this point that my ammo's low. They don't even look. I have one bullet left, and it still hasn't warned me that my ammo's low. It's not until I think if I reload here, it'll, yeah. Oh no, even there it says 0. Yeah, it doesn't even like change color or anything to show that they're like, you have no ammo left. At this point, I didn't know. I was just like, yeah, I'm probably fine. I'm getting shot, but I'm probably fine.
That's a good find up there.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's so much stuff around here. Keep me wandering around forever, like looking. That ended up being nothing, but I'm getting chased by these laser guys. Like, attack me. Do it. Getting hit by that guy. It's just like non-stop enemies.
What does that grab with your left hand do? Does it pull him towards you? Is that what it does?
No, it's just the shield. That's just a blocking.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just because I was getting hit by lasers, so I put up the shield. It's at some point, and I think it's a lot later, I don't think it's in this episode, I eventually like get more into trying to use my powers a bit. I'm just so used to the shield because it's like pretty obvious. You know, it's like, oh, you're getting attacked. Oh, here, this is about to happen. You remember that achievement I was trying to go for forever where I was freezing that guy?
Yeah.
I'm actually going to see it here in a second. I don't have the freeze on me, so I don't get to use it. But I'm about to get that attack that I've been fishing this whole game, right here. Whoosh, that attack. You're supposed to freeze him midair when he's doing that like double foot lunge. So it's fine, but that's what I don't know what procs it. I don't know what makes them do it. It was like, oh, it's been so long, right? It's like if I'd carried the freeze this whole time, I probably wouldn't have even been ready for it.
Yeah, so it looked like he was moving those boxes around in that case. It was kind of weird.
Yeah.
He's running away from you.
Yeah.
Over here, you little fucker.
Yeah, my pistol ammo's so low. That's kind of, I think, part of the reason I switched to the, I switched to the.
He's just trying to get away. Poor guy.
I'm the poor guy. See all those boxes over there I missed?
And a lot of stuff around.
Yeah, it's like, look, there's another box on top of that. It's like, what the heck? How am I missing all this stuff? Trying to figure out a way up here. It's like, I don't even know what to do. But I definitely left something on the floor here. Let's grab that. I don't think it was anything interesting though, right? Neuropolymer is always good, I guess. Smack that guy. Stop.
Got him.
Back. And then
this. You got a way up right
I feel
there.
like honestly, I guess this must be intended, but
good jump.
Yeah, it didn't feel like it was possible when in the moment. I was like, I felt like I cheated a little bit by getting up there. Yeah, those guys are easy to hit.
Ooh, that was very effective.
Yeah, well, those guys will die to just about anything, so they're not very scary. If anything, it's like probably should have just switched to the electro. Probably could have killed them with 2 shots or something like that, but I don't have the electro equipped, so it is what it is. I don't have it in my inventory since I can only do that 6, like I was saying. Like this, right? I use the bullets. It's like, this is why I realized, I only have 5 shots left, right? See, it finally turned yellow down there. And now it's red. And it's like, oh, way to warn me 5 bullets away from the empty. This guy's running towards me, but I choose to ignore him because I realized there was a chest on top of this log cabin that we missed. By we, I mean, I guess I don't know, I blamed you for it.
All my fault.
Yeah, it's right up there though.
All right, easy to get to.
And luckily, most of the time when you're on top of something tall, you're relatively safe. There are some enemies that can like shoot down at you, like the owls, but for the most part, there's a good chunk of enemies are kind of ground-based. Running down the highway. It's, I thought about looking for adventure.
He's repairing him.
Yeah. I thought about trying to take a car with me. Oh, here it is, the train car. This is what I was talking about.
This is the engineer speaking. The system is down. I can't stop the train. Our speed is increasing. We're trying to... You need to drop it, Andre, right now. Have you lost your mind? No. If we go any further, if we keep increasing speed, we're gonna slam right into the village. We'll kill a ton of people. And if we don't, then we'll kill ourselves, Igor. We're gonna die anyway. We'll just take fewer people with us. Come on, engineer. Okay, I get it. This is the engineer speaking. We've made an emergency decision to derail the train to avoid more casualties. Oh, no. Hang on, Igor! Train. Do it for the motherland.
Wow, you a sacrifice to save other people, huh?
Yeah, so I think that was a continuation of that other chirper where he's like, oh, the guy like ran away from the train station. He had like a military grade polymer in the back of his trunk. I think the idea is he somehow like rigged the train to overcharge, and so they couldn't slow it down. And so I think that's kind of what they were saying there. And so the 2 train conductors ended up derailing the train instead of like crashing into the village, which seemed to be the intent of the saboteur in question. So it's kind of a sad little mini story between 2 chirpers, but yeah, it was definitely interesting. This game just kind of builds random stories and characters like that a lot in the background that we don't address too often, usually because they're in like those emails and stuff like that, and they don't have a lot of relevance to the game. Like, that train thing only really tells us there was like civil unrest, vaguely speaking, I guess. But there's, I guess, whatever this is, alternative history Russia 1955 is not the paradise that P3 hopes it to be, which just makes sense. But doesn't add a ton. Lots of loot. I end up finding even more loot down the...
It didn't look like there was much when I saw you scanning.
Right? Sometimes...
It didn't look all that much white space down here.
Did you see that dodge from behind my back? I don't know if that was obvious, but I heard the spinning behind me, so I dodged to the right, and the thing like flew by me. Oh, I was impressed with myself. The dodge without even looking. I'm trying to use shotgun ammo because my pistol's out of ammo. The shotgun honestly doesn't do a ton of damage. I am very tempted to drop the shotgun in favor of that electro, but the electro is not very heavily upgraded at this point, and I still don't have the blueprints for the shotgun, so it's not like I can sell it or anything. So I couldn't get the like stuff back from it. So I don't know. I don't know why I'm so hesitant to get rid of the shotgun. It's literally the first weapon you get in the game. It is probably safe to say the like least powerful weapon at this point, but
so you start with the most basic weapon and I'm just retire it and move on, man.
Yeah, maybe so. I mean, we are basically like very, very close to the end of the game. I think there's one more main mission left is kind of the impression I get. There's one more side mission left too. We just have the number 12 of the training ground number 12. It's pretty funny. There's an enemy right here. I just kind of like, well.
Yeah, he doesn't really seem too anxious to attack you. Oh, there he decided.
Hold this for me.
Yeah, so once I realized that my pistol was out of ammo, that's when I start using my special abilities a little more. Although this guy, it's like, I don't know what to do about you. But yeah, that's why I killed him using only the like telegrab ability, because I was like, oh, that's kind of free, so I feel like I should just do that instead of wasting pistol. Although I'm back to wasting pistol. You know, it's hard to take me out of the gunplay.
It's weird. Instead of attacking you, he got back on his boat again.
Did he?
Yeah,
I didn't
was
even...
kind of...
Here, fast forward. I just run back up the road. Yeah, back up to the save point. So I upgrade the shotgun even more. I upgrade my shock even more.
Very determined to use the shotgun.
Yeah, well, because that's the new upgrade. I just got that at the last place. So I want to see if the new upgrade made it worth it. And then upgrade the characters. So shock is fully upgraded. Character is 1 upgrade away from being fully upgraded, which is pretty cool. And so, yeah, that's the thing is like the shotgun is, at this point, has the most recent upgrade. I literally just got this upgrade in the gold chest in the last place. And so it's like, this should be good, I'd have to assume, but...
See what it does. Here we go.
Oh yeah, well what it does is fully automatic shotgun. I forgot to mention, sorry, that was what the upgrade showed, is that I got the fully automatic upgrade for the shotgun. So we're gonna see it here when I go back and go back down. I'm mostly just checking the cameras to like make sure that this entranceway isn't locked or anything like that. I'm also scanning because I know that the talking chicken is in this area, and so I'm kind of looking for him. I also found this random camera that's next to nothing, and so I was like, okay, well, don't know what that's all about. Finally, fully automatic shotgun. Are you ready for this? Holding the trigger down, I swear. That was the fully automatic shotgun speed. Those 3 bullets in a row, that was like boom, boom, boom. That was the fully automatic shotgun.
Wow, automatic. Wow.
I know. I was like,
you don't have to pull the trigger once every 5 seconds, huh? Nice.
It's like, that was the most disappointing upgrade ever.
Too much work.
Oh, check ahead. This is it. This is the last one too.
Oh, 762, 700s, 610s, and 2.
Okay. A talking chicken. Fantastic.
I am detecting a strong connection between this body and collective. The malfunction obviously caused the system to mistake it for a robot and started feeding it information. 700s, 610s, and 2. Hurts every time.
This is some freaky shit right here. So, chicken, what are you counting?
Unborn. So the pig eaten.
Oh.
My babies. Poor little ones. The eggs. I would brood them. But they are gone.
Yeah. Charles, if I survive, I'm gonna become a, you know, what are the kids called these days?
A vegetarian. But do you know who else was a vegetarian? Hitler.
Oh, gross. But so was Darwin, Einstein, and Newton. What of it?
If only I could fly, I would get the fuck out of here.
Okay, that's enough.
I love that. Such a weird conversation. You know who else was a vegetarian? Hitler. Okay. Odd point, Charles.
He's like a Hitler fan. Is that what he's trying to say or something? I don't know.
No. These are communists. They're very anti-Hitler. Yeah, definitely the opposite.
We don't know what the robot is, I guess. You know, so same as he's.
Oh, well.
Charles, because he's not really.
Yeah, I think
human at all.
Yeah, but he likes one of the 2 scientists. I don't remember his name. He likes Sechenov. Not Sechenov. Everyone's name. Sergei's the main character. Sechenov is the guy he likes, and I can't remember the last guy who he doesn't like. Look at this. They get literally nothing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nothing but
literally nothing.
just garbage. They didn't even count it.
And look, it even still shows up on my radar as being like lootable. Like, okay, whatever. I don't know. A bunch of enemies down there though. They're all mutants, which is kind of interesting.
You can't see any good stuff, but there probably is good stuff down there.
Yeah, more interesting than good stuff though. I decided to take the CHAR. Get ready for CHAR time.
Ooh, the organic enemies.
Yeah, the mutants are organics. I kind of get like sideswiped here, so I just go back around. I think I speed it up here just so that I'm like, all right. Hit him a second time. Boom. It looks fun. I like being able to hit all these guys. I run over, that's a like boss enemy there on my right that I just ran over. I don't know if he died or not, but at this point it's like, I don't want to lose all that loot. I just killed so many of them.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, guys, for watching this episode. You've made it to the end, and hopefully we'll see you next time in more Atomic Heart.
Thanks a lot for joining and watching.
Zoink out.